What's up, guys? This is What If Naruto Was a Panther Part 13. And this series is coming to an end. This probably is going to be the last episode, honestly. And if it's not, then the next one is. So, last time we left off on them finishing off the 2 months between the war arc and then Naruto coming back to the village for 9 million yen. So yeah, this man's getting money to go back to his home and fight for his home. So what was I gonna say? So last time we left off on Mikoto getting Kenjutsu and her chakra chains, Fire Style Fire Dragon Jutsu, Fire Style Great Fireball Jutsu, Fire Style Fireball Jutsu, Fire Style Phoenix Fire Jutsu, and Water Style Water Dragon Jutsu, and Water Style Water Bullet Jutsu, Water Style Raging Waves. And we left off on Naruto learning how to shoot out 2 water dragons at once, and learning how to cover his feet in water so he can float on the ground, so he can like skate on the ground, and learning how to use lightning rage. It's like where he covers his fist and lightning and just starts punching people, and lightning bolt jutsu, and Koro learning a combination jutsu with summoning. And we're gonna say they learned a combination jutsu with each other. We're gonna say Koro learned how to use Earth Dragon Jutsu. So they both summon one Shadow Clone, and they all know the Shadow Clone Jutsu now. And everybody, and even the clones, use their dragon jutsus, and yeah, and it hits the person directly. And the war, they hear a big explosion, and hold on, they hear a big explosion, and they rush towards the sand village, cause this is where the explosion is. And they just see a whole bunch of reincarnated ninja. Sorry, that's me ripping off something. The stuff thing, I just ripped it off. And they see a whole bunch of ninja being reincarnated and start fighting with the sand village in there. And Naruto, he's ready to fight, so he summons Gamakichi, and he tells Gamakichi to just go off on the reincarnated Nin while he turns into a panther and starts killing the rest of the reincarnated Nin. And he sees the third Raikage, and same thing goes as basically in canon. He also Sengon's the Raikage's arm to make it go up into his chest to defeat him. And they go to the final battlefield with the Sensos and stuff. So although I'm pretty sure, I don't know what their names are still, from my last series where we ended it off in the Great Shinobi War, but those white things that they summoned, that Toby and Madara summoned, and Naruto, he sees Madara, and he starts fighting Madara, and Gamakichi's still out there with his sword, destroying all the white stuff that they created. And him and Madara are just going at it, and Madara, he disappears out of Naruto's sight of vision, and then he turns around. He sees him and Toby. I mean, not Bakugo. Him and him and I don't know why I'm forgetting his name right now. Obito, yep. I don't know how I was forgetting Obito's name. And comment down below if your favorite character is Itachi, because that's my favorite character, and I want to see people comment that down below. It will make me happy. So, they summon the Ten Tails, and the Ten Tails gets jumped on by Gamakichi, and Gamakichi gets slapped by the Ten Tails, and he gets sent flying. Naruto, he goes over there to check on Gamakichi. Gamakichi's okay, he just needs to rest for a little bit, because that hurt. And Ten Tails summon all those black rods and stuff that shoots him out of his finger again, like he did as in Canon. And one's charging at Ino, and Mikoto, she's stopping some from hitting some other shinobi, and sorry, Ino sees her, and she's still salty about her being dating Naruto, and she pulls Mikoto in front of her, and the rod goes right through Mikoto, and Koro sees this. He shows Naruto. Naruto sees this. He sees Mikoto's body drop lifeless, and he grows a full 8 tails. And Kurama's trying to calm down Naruto, but he can't as much as he wants to. And Naruto, he charges at Ino, and he's making a vermilion Rasengan, and he thrust it into Ino's face. And Ino, remember before when I was talking about her face? Yeah, she doesn't have one of those anymore. She doesn't have one of those. She probably has her collarbone down, but her face, not even thought of anymore. And everybody sees this. And then Naruto, he charges past the white things that are still being summoned, and he's just destroying them all. And he charges up he jumps up, he stabs actually the Ten Tails in the eye, jumps up and punches Mato's face off, and Mato is gone. Then he slaps Obito with his tail, and it rips off Obito's arm. But this gives Obito enough time to absorb the Ten Tails, and he's a Ten Tails Jinchuriki now. And so Zetsu knows that he's not going to be able to summon Kaguya through Madara, but now he's going to be able to summon her through Obito. So he does that. And Naruto, he sees Obito's body fall to the ground. He steps on Obito's head, and Obito's head is non-existent anymore. And he charges up to Kaguya. Kaguya teleports them to that one sand dimension where they can't really move, but Naruto, he can move without any struggle, and he's beating on Kaguya. We're gonna say it takes Kaguya 5 seconds to change dimensions between 5-second time. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, like the Rinnegan takes 5 seconds to reload, and he takes this into advantage and stabs her with one of the tails, and she spit out some blood, and then she teleports back to Earth and decides it's time for her to use the infinite Tsukiyomi. And within this time that they were there, Uchiha Sasuke showed up talking about he was gonna be Hokage and asking where Naruto was and all that. And he gets told the whole gist of the story, and he's ashamed that why did that. But he sees Kage come up, and this puts everybody in the Infinite Tsukuyomi except for the ones that got put in it in canon. And Kage sees that Naruto is distracted. She decides to stab Naruto and Sasuke because she knows that those gonna be the two most dangerous ones, while everybody else is in the Infinite Tsukuyomi. So they're dead technically, and they're just in their dreams, well, in their head, going through. Naruto's going through all the times that he experienced pain, so is Sasuke. But people watching are they're realizing that not there. Sasuke is realizing that Naruto's been through way more pain than he has. But they see the Sage of Six Paths, and he does the same as Kanon asks what their goals was and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what he asked Kanon. And Naruto says to destroy the people that hurt me. And Sasuke says the same as he did in Kanon. So they come back and they get the Sun Moon Seal. Naruto, he automatically goes into the Six Paths mode and goes off on Kaguya. We're gonna say he's powerful enough to seal her himself. And Sasuke and Naruto had their fight because the war ended way earlier than it did in canon. Because Naruto went off. And Naruto, he goes into Sage of Six Paths mode and teleports behind Sasuke and cuts Sasuke's head off because he's quick enough for that. And Sasuke wasn't quick enough to make his Susanoo. So he comes back, he throws Sasuke's body in front of everybody and tells them how he's gonna destroy everybody who hurt him, including the whole entire Leaf Village. So he goes to the Leaf Village and destroys it automatically. And we're gonna say in between this time of Sasuke and him fighting, they killed Koro because they were planning on assassinating Naruto. And he assassinates all of them before they can even blink. And then he becomes a rogue ninja for the rest of his life. That's where I'm going to end it. Might be one of the darkest endings I'm ever going to probably have on this channel, but that's where I'm going to end it. So like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss when I upload another video. Peace.